Now let's come to fantasy, right, which you're running right now. We'll talk
Yeah.
more about the space and fantasy gaming and all of that in a little bit. But first, we would love to know the story behind fantasy, how it came to be. So let's look at this again in two aspects. One is what was the story behind building the product? That's like from the idea stage to the process where you had, like, let's say an MVP or something. And then let's talk on the other side about the market research that you did and how you were also able to crack product market fit with this, right? So first, let's start with building the product and the story behind it.
So after Munim happened, we got acquired. I had lots of times. I was literally doing nothing for 6 months. That time I was playing fantasy cricket a lot on Dream 11.
Mm.
Prior to that also I was playing, but since I had Sodio and Munim to take care of, I was not that involved. I would only get involved when there was IPL and I was sitting and idle at home. I would play a match on Dream 11 and see if I'm lucky enough. But after Munim got acquired, lot. I had enough time to play Dream 11 every day for a couple of hours.
Mm.
That's where the idea stuck. They promise you that you're going to get 10 crores, 1 crore, you're going to win 1 crore, you're going to win SUV, Thar. Never happens.
Yeah.
And there are enough proofs online that they fill the entire pool themselves, and the leaderboard positions are taken up by their bots.
Oh, wow.
That's when I thought this is a perfect use case for Web3. Users should be able to play fantasy cricket without having to even doubt the fairness of the platform. This is the best use case. We should do this. And with this idea, I started talking to all the guys that I was in touch with, all the VCs. I presented them the idea, and simultaneously, I was the place where I live in. It's a very big society. We have like 300 members who play cricket every weekend during the early hours. We all play cricket, and then I pitched to them and I asked them, would you be willing to play on a platform which is very fair, let's say, where if you win, you'll obviously get motivated to play more matches. And they liked the idea. They said, Naveen, yeah, you build it, we'll try it out. That gave me the initial market. That was my initial market research, to be very honest. Those 300 guys that I was playing with. And I reached out to VCs. It was very easy because they knew the idea. They knew this could work because currently there is not enough use cases for crypto. What can you do with your crypto that you're holding at the moment? You can keep holding it forever. You can either send it to someone and use it as a payment mechanism. Right now, what we are giving you an option of is you gamble with it on our platform. So that people who are holding crypto, they cannot keep holding it forever. Right? They can stake it. I know they can stake it somewhere, but that's just one aspect of it. It can be used as payments, but there's no option to gamble with crypto. That's what I want my users to use their crypto with. So that's the other side of the product, which is one side is fair and transparent product where you can play without any questions. Here, bots deploy anywhere. Second aspect is that I can play with the tokens and crypto that I'm already holding. It's not that I have to buy their token. They also have a token. They also have a crypto. I buy that first and then I play on the platform. It creates a roadblock.
Yeah.
So from day one, we had this idea. We are never going to do our own token. Because if a project does its token, the mindset is the price and the prices go up during bull market, we'll sell it off and we'll make quick money and then we'll run off.
Yeah.
So we had this idea. We're not going to do our token. Let them play with that token. So that's how the idea started, and we got pre-seed funded before we even started building the product. It was in the month of, I would say, June, July is the time when we got pre-funded and we started building the product. Now the product took a lot of time to build. It took 4 months to even build the product. Why? Because the smart contract is so huge. I mean, it handles the participation of user. It handles the leaderboard generation. It handles the distribution. And to call ourselves 100% transparent, we had to do everything on the smart contract, right? Otherwise, you're not decentralized.
Correct.
Otherwise, you have control, right? And if it is on the smart contract, everyone can go and verify who are all the players, what is their history, and you know that we are not deploying the bots. right? So that took around 4 months to 5 months. And we did beta testing with my cricketing group for with like 100 users, and then we officially launched. So this we officially launched in December. That's the whole story.
Okay, awesome. I have a question around sort of reward systems, using crypto as reward systems, and then your decision to obviously not go with your own coin and all that. But before that, let's talk about the other aspect, which is when you realized that you had cracked product market fit, and what was that journey till the point where you saw like a huge influx of users probably. So what is that process like?
So it was on day one when I had the idea. I knew, it had huge potential. But as an entrepreneur, any idea that you get tens of ideas every day, and you're like, this is game changing. But there are very few ideas that you validate. The validation happened during the entire product development and my pre-talk with the cricket team that I was a part of, right? Just 300 guys. So they played a lot of fantasy cricket, and everyone knew Dream 11 is or the other web. I should not name one company, but all the Web 2 guys, they're doing this. They promise 1 crore, 10 crore, they're overselling you.
Yeah.
And they knew it. And everyone on Web 2 games, what they're doing is they're playing private pools now. They're not playing in the main prize pool, which is 10 crores worth of prize pool, because they know they're never going to win it. They're playing private pools wherein it's a 10 group of 10 people who are playing together, and the winner takes it all, or distributed among the top 2 or top 3 guys. That's how they were playing. When I told them about this idea, that's where my validation happened, and then I started building the product, speaking to a lot of guys. And once we launched the product, we did that 100 member beta testing. When we officially marketing it, IPL started on 1st of April. 2nd April, when the match was about to get started, the toss had just happened, and I saw 5,000 users signing up instantly. I thought we were hacked, to be very honest. Everyone in my team thought we have been hacked. Someone is trying to drain out all the matic that we have. And we panicked. We shut down the server. We stopped the match. Because, you are at a stage where you are onboarding 100 users every day. And suddenly you get like influx of 5,000 users. We were shocked. After 2 days, we find out that it was someone who used to run a Telegram group of users. He had advertised without our knowledge. He told everyone in their group, this is a very fair and transparent platform. Guarantee you guys are going to get. If you should build like a good team, you could be in the top 10%. So that influx came from there. And once that influx came, it's not stopping. Currently, we are clocking around 2,000 users every day now, and it is increasing day by day. So that gave us a lot of validation that the product that we have built is obviously being used as it is supposed to be used, as a fair and transparent. Web 2 guys are coming and playing, which is a very good validation again. They are trying to understand the technology. They don't know what Matic is, right? They don't know how blockchain works. But even then, since they're trusting blockchain, it is fair and transparent, which is why they're playing. And they're winning also, right? If a guy wins, he sends me a screenshot that I won 40 Matic today, I won 50 Matic today. And then they, refer it to their friends, and they come on, they play on our platform. So yeah, that validation of ideas already happened.